Hey guys, as you can probably tell, this is my Lord of the Rings action figure video. Um, as I was getting out some of my action figures, I realized that there's probably going to need to be several videos, or I'll be doing this for the rest of my life. Just kidding. I do have a lot. I didn't even get half of them out, and I already think this video is going to be too long. So, oh well. I got out these two guys, and the rest are the ones I have in boxes still. And then I'll do another video with the ones not in the boxes anymore. Now a little backstory. My cool ones, I have a lot of cool ones. Well, in my opinion, a lot of them are cool. But the ones like this, and this one, the Cave Troll and Sauron, and I have some horses with the riders. They're opened, so they're in my closet somewhere. And then a lot of these, like this one. Oh, you can't see it. Orb Rider in the box, and a lot of cool ones like that I got from my friend when we were in junior high. He actually started. He liked Lord of the Rings, and he started collecting action figures before I did. And he moved a couple states away, and he pretty much just gave me all his action figures and all his posters of Lord of the Rings. Because when I got into it, I went a little crazy. Man, I don't know. I love me some Lord of the Rings. Ooh, whoops, sorry. So let's get started. I guess I'll start with these guys so I can get them out of the way. This is pretty sweet Sauron. He has a button on his back underneath his cape. I don't know if you can't really see it, but he says some of his catchphrases from the movie, most of which I don't think he said anything why he looked like this though. So yeah, his eyes light up too. And he's got this mace from the movie, and his hand comes off. It had a ring on the finger, but it was literally this big, and I don't know where it went. It's probably on my floor somewhere, underneath a table or something. But I guess I should have had another one out, another action figure, just to compare the size, because they're all these are compared to each other except for the Cave Troll and Treebeard. They're all to scale with each other. So like one of the other dudes would be like this tall, roundabout. I just use this. See, he's way taller, and he's even got room because he's in a box. So yeah. But I really like this one. It's pretty cool. You know, fully posable action figure. Buzz Lightyear, real space action. All right. Anyway, karate chop button. No, he doesn't have that. Yeah, I like this one. It's cool. It's a cool one. So put him over here, and Cave Troll. Now this guy. Ooh, his thing's missing. On his hammer. The bottom part is missing. Oh well. He's got a hammer. And I don't even know what you call this. Skewer that he stabbed Frodo with. And it's got the chain that the goblin held onto him with in the movie. And then he's got levers on the back that make his. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but his face is kind of falling apart because when you do the thing, it's probably gonna be loud. Yeah. So his face opens up and it kind of rips it apart. Yeah, it's falling apart. And his loincloth is not working out too well either. Well, this one's pretty cool too. It's I used to have some I used to set these up around my room because I thought that was cool, and it was pretty cool to have the goblin holding his thing in front of him, and then have all the guys standing on the opposite of him. Like, yeah, that's what I used to do with my time. All right, let's move on to these boxes behind me. This one is from the Two Towers. It's a warg, and what's this guy's name? What does it say? Sharku with knife slashing action. Warg beast with jaw chomping action. So let's look at the back here. See, he's got knife slashing action. The more he has that jaw chomping action. These guys were in the book. Well, this character was in the book. Where he's the one who knocked Aragorn. Well, that whole scene was in the book. Knocked Aragorn off the cliff into the water, and he's floating along. That's who this guy is. He's the guy that knocked him off the cliff. And yeah, that's about all I got. He's wearing a loincloth. It's kind of gross. But yeah. Next we got what one should I do? I'll do this one because it's from the Fellowship. This one's kind of lame because it's Lothlorien back. Can you see that? Yeah, Lothlorien gift pack from the Fellowship. We got Aragorn, Frodo, Galadriel. I have that Galadriel. Or version. I don't think she has that scarf thing open. Oh, I have that Strider and that Frodo too. That's what is that name? What is his name? Celeborn. They're married. Celeborn. I don't have another one of him. He's not very cool. And Haldir. Haldir's pretty cool. This action figure version of him is alright. Don't think I have another one of him. Well, I don't have another one of them because it says right here. Right here. It says exclusive Haldir and Celeborn action figures included, so yeah. Lothlorien pack. It's alright. This next one's way cooler. It's from the Two Towers. It is the Helm's Deep pack. It's got Haldir. This Haldir's awesome. It's got Legolas there. This is the only thing I don't like about this one is Legolas is supposed to be holding a sword, and his sword is on the bottom of this box that fell out of his hand. And then we got Gimli. And we got Theoden, King Theoden. And then we got Aragorn. Now, which ones are exclusive to this? Haldir. Haldir is exclusive, so I think I might not have King Theoden, but I have these other ones open. Probably have King Theoden too. Just because that's how I roll. I have so many of these. I don't know. I can think of one that I know I don't have. There's probably some more. But, yeah. This one's from the Return of the King. It's the Pelennor Fields I got this one like way. This is like I think the last box I got. It's pretty cool. It's got a. I mean, what's the exclusive one? Those two. Okay. It's got what is this guy? It's called Marinara. No. Morinanan Orc. So that's from Mordor. I guess that's what they mean. Where is he at? And we got Gimli, of course. Then we got Lumakill Rider. He's pretty sweet. That guy lives on those giant elephant things. We got Legolas. And we got Soldier of the Dead. I don't think I have an open one of that. I'm pretty sure I have an open one of Legolas and Gimli. But the thing about action figures is when a character doesn't change clothes between movies, I mean, it was like a couple days later, and it's like medieval comparable to medieval, so they don't change their clothes, especially on a quest. So they look pretty much the same. Now this one is noticeably different. This Legolas and Gimli, but like the Helm's Deep Legolas, and then I can't think of the other one, but two of them, they use the same figure and just sell them in different boxes. So that's pretty lame, but I mean you can't blame them for that. I mean it's like printing money. Now this last one is not as cool, but it is kind of cool. It's the Coronation pack from the Return of the King. At the end, everybody wins. Everyone gets to be king. I really like this Faramir. He looks pretty sweet in his fancy clothes. It's got exclusive Faramir and Eowyn. So it's got. Let's start over here. Faramir, Eowyn, Aragorn, King of Gondor. That's what that was called. Arwen, and Éomer, King of the Rohirrim. I know I have. I don't think I have her open, though. I have these two guys open. Faramir and Legolas are like my favorite characters. I think I like Faramir more though. He's pretty sweet. So that's probably why I like that one so much. And I like the color blue, and he's wearing. Where are we at? He's wearing some blue in there too, so that's probably why I like it so much. Yeah. Next up in my boxes, we got this one. It's the Bearers of the One Ring, with some noticeable absent parties, but you know, whatever. It's got I can't even tell these guys apart. Prologue. That's not yeah, it's Prologue Bilbo, Gollum, and Twilight Frodo, and they're all wearing the ring, so they're invisible. That's basically the whole selling point, is that they're clear because they're wearing the ring. And basically, they sold. These are all just clear plastic versions of other ones that they sold. So from the from the filter ring. Yeah, this one's kind of lame. Yeah, but anyway. Now, since my friend gave me all those action figures, I got two of these, of this one. So I have one open, which I will. This is a closed one, so I will show you the open one. That's already been 15 minutes. I'm not even halfway through these things. I really just opened this because it's got this, listen, it's a red, what is this called? The Book of Red March. It doesn't even have the real name on it. It's like West March, Red Book of West March, something like that. You see, this is there and back again. A Hobbit's Tale by Bilbo Baggins. And it's got a teeny little map. And then this page is empty. And then it's got a map of the Shire. And then it's got you know what you call this region, but it's, you know, from the Brandywine Bridge to Bree. And that's it. So I mean, it's cool. It's cool to have the book, but you know, it's not. There's no substance. So, but this has got all the hobbits, all the famous hobbits. Got Bilbo in the middle. And Cody's got the part. Sam, Frodo, and Merry, and Pippin. Pippin's right here. Let's see, they hardly look like the characters, but you know, that's fine. I mean, how accurate can you get with a little piece of plastic? That's all the big boxes I have. The rest are in individual containers. Okay, start with these ones because they're bigger. I think they were slightly more expensive too. I like this figure. I don't know why. He's from the prologue of the first movie. He's got a nifty shield, and they got the sweet swords. I think I have another one of these in this box too, or maybe it's loose. I don't know. But yeah, I like this guy. I like the prologue guy. Prologue figures. I love those. I got some more over here. I'll show you in a second. But this one's Gollum with an action base. This is from the Return of the King. Oh, this is Smeagol from the Return of the King. So his phrases, it's got phrases. The base has phrases. So he's got nice phrases. Good Smeagol. Yeah. I think I have a Gollum version of this. I think. But it's open. And then these two kind of go together, so, this is Frodo and, Sam in their orc disguises. So, that's from Return of the King, of course. And they're sneaking through Mordor to destroy the ring. Spoilers. Yeah, those two are kind of cool, but the thing about the Hobbit action figures are, they're the same price. They were the same price, and they're like half the size, and they come with like they come like a little sword, and you know everyone else comes with like bows and swords and helmets and shields and stuff. So those kind of suck. Well, anyway, moving on. Some of these have dust on them. It's been quite a while since I browsed them. This is Legolas, and this is how he looked in the Council of Elrond from the Fellowship of the Ring. That's about it. Yep. This is Arwen from the Fellowship of the Ring, and see her necklace lights up. I have a version. I have another version of her from the Fellowship of the Ring on a horse. So that one's cooler, obviously. It's Elrond from the Council, I guess. Well, I guess I do have a prologue version of him. So that one's cooler. Oh, I don't even remember having this one. 111th birthday Bilbo with Barrel to stand by. That's pretty cool. See, he's slightly different than this traveling Bilbo. Got the walking stick, and the mithril armor, and a cooking pot. And there's the Red Book of West March. I still can't remember what it's called. Yeah. See, so this one I'm okay with because they look different. You can tell they're different figures, and that's fine by me. Probably because I think this one was made. When was this made? This one was made when the Fellowship of the Ring came out, and then this one was made like when the Return of the King came out, if I remember correctly. Probably why they look different. Yes. Alright, here are the prologue ones. This is I think this might be my ultimate favorite action figure. This is Gil-galad. He is an elven king on the prologue. You know, the alliance of men and elves. This is the man. This is the elf leaders. He had one of the elvish rings of power, and he died in the battle. And Elrond, that's how Elrond got his ring. It was his first, and he died. I don't know why I like this guy so much. That's really all I know about him. I guess because his armor's blue and his shield is blue. I really like this action figure. Keep it moving. This is Elrond, prologue Elrond. He looks a little mad. A lot of these have, like, you squeeze their legs and they go like that. But I don't think you really care about that stuff, so I'm not really mentioning it. This is King Elendil. He's this sword right here is the sword that got stepped on and broke, and that Aragorn gets. And I don't have his son. I never thought about that. I don't have his son. What was his name? Isildur. I don't have an Isildur action figure. I don't think. Pretty sure I don't. Man, that's kind of... You have to look on eBay for one of those. I feel incomplete. Yeah. Anyway, those are my Fellowship of the Ring ones, and this is from The Two Towers. This is from a deleted scene in the extended edition. It's Boromir in his Gondor armor. It's when they retook... What's the name of that city? That's gonna bother me until I think of it. It was on the river between Gondor and Mordor. What was it called? Dang, that's gonna bother me. But they retook the city, and this is what he looked like in it. He stood up with a flag and he had his trumpet and he was like, "For Gondor!" And everyone was like, "For Gondor!" I'm like, yeah. Anyway, this is Gandalf the White. Yeah. He's got a button that makes his hand go up. He's holding the staff. Yeah. That's about it. I don't think I have an open version of him, but I do have a lot of open Gandalf the Greys. And, yeah, moving right on. This is Helm's Deep Aragorn. And he's got his knife, his Breezy knife, and his normal sword, because he hasn't got a, I can't even, Narsil yet. He hasn't got Narsil. I think this is different than the one in the box. Pretty sure it is. I think this was made later. Like a lot of the ones I have in these containers are made later because well, two reasons. One, most of the ones I got from my friend were already open, and two, the longer I had them, the more I wanted them to stay in the box so they'd be worth something one day. So so a lot of these ones are what's the word? Older, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. That's a tough word to think of. So a noticeable thing is that the facial details on the ones, the newer ones, are better. So that's how you can sometimes tell. But anyway, this is Hama, Royal Guard of Rohan. He got his face bit off by a warg in the movie, and I don't think he was in the books, so. But his son was in the movie too. He's that kid at Helm's Deep that Aragorn's like, "Let me see your sword," and he's like, "Oh, it's pretty good." Anyway, and this is Gamling. He's also Royal Guard, but he survived Helm's Deep and all that jazz. So I think they were buds. I think these two guys were these guys were bros. So he probably helped raise Hama's son. So anyway, see, he's got a pretty cool face. I mean, look at the detail on it. You probably can't tell, but it has slightly higher detail than the other figures. But that's all the boxes I have. That's not even half of my figures, though. Well, we'll have to do this again sometime. Let me know what you think, because if no one likes this video, I'm not gonna do the second one, because it's gonna be a pain in the butt to drag out all the containers with the action figures, because they're all loose in plastic cases and in Tupperware boxes. So, let me know if you like this.